I was in court yesterday regarding an insurance compensation, and you have a county court and you have a criminal court, both in the same building. And while I was waiting, I got talking to this white woman, and 'cause I heard her screaming at this woman, the mother who was defending her son abusing her, and she accused the mother of stalking her on Facebook. Anyway, I got talking to her, and she said that she was beaten up by her ex-boyfriend. This was a white woman. And I asked her the question, what do you think of Tommy Robinson? She replied, oh, I love Tommy Robinson. I love him. I then asked her this question, does your boyfriend support Tommy Robinson? And she went quiet, and she said yes. And I said to her, can't you see the pattern? I talked about when, what's her name? Sarah Polkin, pleaded for white men not to beat up their girlfriends or wives because England might lose. So she was begging and pleading white men, not Muslim men, not black men, white men, not to beat up their wives. And she said, yes, I remember that. I also stated most of the people who were saying protect our women, protect our girls, rioting outside hotels, they were convicted for domestic violence. And she was quiet. And she says, oh my God. She said, I was brainwashed. I was brainwashed by my ex-boyfriend. And I've noticed that all the guys I've dated who supported Tommy Robinson, they're all being girlfriend batterers, etc., thuggish, lager louts. And she was quite shocked.
Get them out! Moving bombs! Stop the boats! Get them out! I said, get them! Oh no! I can't!
The Tommy Robinson, who she admired, and those who, his accomplices, his associates, when I even said that most of his friends were convicted of crimes against children. His closest friend, Charles, I believe his name is, was convicted of child offences. And she was quiet. I don't know how it's going to change her life, but she'll certainly question the motives. She actually said, he brainwashed me. Brainwashed me. And even though he brainwashed her, he was still abusing her, beating her up. Be careful of the Muslim, be careful of the blacks. While he was beating her up. Oh, these Muslims are grooming the kids, while they are doing what they are accusing the Muslims of doing. And it tells you that it's the most severe form of white male narcissism. And I don't mean the beautiful white men who, who don't think like this. I'm talking about the far right. This is what they do, the far right.
Kid's daddy's been out all day protecting our women and girls. Don't make him angry again.
Those like Donald Trump says, grope them to the women in the locker rooms, grope them, and their fan club have no problem with it. What's her name? Kate Hopkins, have no problem with it. no Sarah Polkin, no Nigel Farage have no problem with it. And you begin to realise, do they really care about white women? Do they? What is their agenda? What are they really about? She was shocked that her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend, was a Tommy Robinson supporter. But somehow he brainwashed her that she couldn't quite put the puzzles together. That here he is warning her about foreigners, yet doing the same thing.
Get them out! Moving bombs! Stop the boats! Get them out! I said get them! Oh no! I can't!
All these lads are sticking up for this country. If there were a war in this country, we'd be the first one there. So all I'm saying is, Mr. Donald Trump, please intervene.
What would you want Trump to do?
I want him to buy England like he wanted to buy Canada and make us a state that we're proud of.
You want to be part of the United States?
Yes!
This is a severe case of reform derangement syndrome. If you see any of these symptoms, run for your life.